Hello, I am Marnell from Mimi's Keepsakes. Welcome and thank you for joining me. I am back today with a Thrifty Thursday and Thrifty Canucks video from South Africa. So I'm sharing things that my sister collected for me before I even arrived. So I had a huge surprise with lots of goodies and things to feel excited about, and there is more. I think I'll just share a little bit of some of the things and then I'll make a second video because I don't want it to be too long. So she had these, and look at the beadwork. So these they would put on top of like a milk jug to keep the insects away, or you know, just trying to get protect the content of your jar or your jug. So she had this one, and those are all teeny tiny beads. That's just kind of, don't know how they do that. It's just incredible. And then this one I think is a little older and it was more used because the netting is kind of stretched out, but it has more, I think it's like a little bit of crochet on the edges and then bigger beadwork. I'll show you the beadwork closer up on this one. That's a lot of work. Okay, and then the next thing, she had this old sympathy card. There is no date on it, unfortunately, but it is definitely old, and the paper kind of has a texture on it. Don't know if you can see that, but I just love this. It's so pretty. And then this teeny tiny envelope that came from there's no needles in it, but it still has the original piece of paper in there. Wouldn't that just be too pretty with just a flower sticker or something on top, just because it's yellowed over time and been folded 1,000 times. So this was like, you know, those kits that you get with your sewing machine. The needles was probably in there when you know, this person bought the sewing machine. It's very old. I hope the light is okay. And then these two envelopes that you got, this one was for your identity photo. I don't know how old this is, but you know, a little bit of ink and folding and roughing up, and it's old. And you can even put some Tim Holtz paper dolls on there and some lace, and it turns out into a treasure. And then this one is definitely older. This one, this is also for when you processed your photos. I don't even remember this brand at all, but that is table mounted in the back. It is just gorgeous. And then look at these little kits on the back. There's unfortunately obviously no date on it, but I just love it, and it's totally yellowed and just beautiful. And then look at this. Isn't this just amazing? These were from when the kids were still wearing cloth diapers. I don't know why some of them are bended like that, but it obviously came like that. There's no date, but I just think this is so pretty. Just so cute. And then this contract from an insurance company, 1974, and it's just, oh, look at how the staples already rusted, and the official stamps. Well, this one says 1998, so maybe that's when it was paid out, because here initially it says 1974. yes, so that must have been what happened, I assumed. And then this beautiful, beautiful old McCall's pattern. Oh, this is so pretty. Trying to see if there's a date on here, but I would say probably 60s. No date, unfortunately, but just love the envelope, obviously. And then just look at how yellowed this, you know, the instruction page is already. The pattern was used and cut out and obviously loved. I just think this is beautiful, and with the blue details there. Put that back. And then she found, or I think somebody at her work gave her some old black and white photos. I don't know if she'll give these to me, but I'll share them with you. And if she's gonna keep them. But isn't this just, look at all the bends and the discoloration in those little folds on the, I love it. It is just so pretty. And all the ladies in their dresses, probably like a family photo with grandma in there. And the kids. And that little girl has curlers in her hair. And I love these dresses that they used to wear. A little boy. Oh, this is a pretty photo. I think that's from a monument in, oh, I don't know exactly where. I can't remember anymore. Just look at these beautiful, beautiful photos. This must have maybe been at a work, you know how they take photos, or maybe at the school, all the teachers. And a rugby team. And I don't know what this is. This one must be at like track and field. They usually dress up and people leading the kids singing, and I think that's what that is about. And a grandmother, their grandbaby. And this is just, oh, 1964 from a farmhouse. Oh, this is beautiful. There's no, oh, no, there's no date. Yeah, so if I sound a little tired, I'm still struggling with the tummy bug, but hopefully that will be something of the past soon. I'm definitely not used to maybe the water or something here anymore. I don't know. But I haven't had a lot of sleep. So this is like a school photo. The kids wear uniforms in South Africa, and this would have been the winter because they're wearing tights and not just socks. And we all had to wear these and they still wear uniforms. And I know in some European countries they do the same. The kids wear a uniform to school. Must be a swimming gala. Look at this. A tricycle. And I don't know, this must be, but look at those old cars. I don't know if you can see, it's very small. This was at Cape Town or Durban, I don't know. Big harbor. And again at that monument, and again this would have been a school trip because they were wearing their school uniforms. There's no date on it, no. This is a beautiful picture too. Wedding proofs. Look at the hat. two girls sitting in their dresses. And then she found, this is just somebody who wrote a note on a, an envelope, but it's nice and old and yellowed already. And she had some photos in here, but the photos aren't in there anymore. And then just an old letter. Oh, this is like when you're asking the school for a letter of, now I can't remember it in English, but yeah, so the school recommendation. The school wrote the recommendation. That was the principal, and this is, I think, like her PE teacher. I'm reading Afrikaans and trying to speak in English. It's definitely a challenge. And then this huge ledger, this was my dad's, I believe. It's not that big, it's a smaller ledger, but there's lots of papers in here. And it has some kind of lock that we're still trying to figure out on how to open this, to take these out and then add new papers to it. But this was from 1983. And then this is my dad's handwriting, 1986. So it's not even that old, but he definitely always keeps everything written down. Oh, and there's a lot of unused papers. Oh, nice. And then in the back, it starts again, 85. Okay, so we started 1 year on this side and the other one on this side. But anyway, we need to try to figure out how to open this, and so we can get the pages out of there. And I think then I'll use this for a journal again. It is just absolutely gorgeous and very heavy. And this old cookbook, it's very interesting. It's kind of like every day, like January 1st has a recipe, and then for every day of the year there's a recipe to make. Never seen this before, but yeah, look at the paper, and the paper feels absolutely amazing. And it only, some of the pages are gone because it only runs till December 11th. And then this one, the 4 donkeys. Love the dust cover. I wonder how the, oh, and it has the same cover. It's beautiful. Lovely colors. And then the original library cards, and where they stamped. So this was 1990 and 91 all the way to 2000, and then they must have retired the book. Yeah, it's not, the book's not that old. It looks way older, but it was in a library and the kids were reading. Original copyright was 1972, and they don't have a second copyright on there. Just look at the illustrations. It's just, I really like this. Look at this. Isn't that just beautiful? A baker, a shoemaker. Just absolutely beautiful. Like every page has a different, let's see, this one is different from that one. I think it's just amazing. Yeah. Just beautiful. Where shall I put this? I'm sorry, but I don't have a spot to put it, so you'll see my arm from time to time. And then Cars of the World Part 2. I love the cover. Tina made, from Shabby Dabby Doodah, made a I think it was before, or was it after Christmas, she made a book, a journal. I think it was after Christmas, a journal with old cars, and I totally fell in love with it. And these would be perfect. Look, it's just right size for tags, and there's no date on here. Oh no, that's the date of the car. Oh, here, 1962, Cars of the World, 1962. Yeah, so this is just beautiful. And it looks like they did like a brand, you know, like Dodge cars or Ford or whatever there is, per a couple of that, because that's Renault and Simca, never heard of that. So it kind of starts with their earliest vehicles and then kind of go, what's this? Don't know, can't read. It's too small. France, so it's cars from France. Anyway, you get the idea. It is just, I love, love, love the cover. Look at that. And then this little book, I love this cover. I'm going to try to get this off with my heat gun maybe, because they repaired the spine. But it covers this cute little girl on the violin. Oh, and there she is again. Okay, if I can't fix it. But isn't that just the cutest thing ever? Look at this little bird. And it's just oh, and look at this. Oh, that is beautiful. I love it. And this too. Oh, it's Christmas carols. I've looked at it a couple of days ago and I can't remember everything anymore. Christmas carols. Oh, but this is beautiful. I don't see a date on here, but it is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, wow. Maybe I can just, I don't know how you can see it any better. Oh, wow. Just beautiful. I don't know. I won't be able to cut this up. It's just so pretty, but I have to this year. I have to use everything, not stop hoarding stuff and finish projects. That's the idea. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? And then this herb book, the practical book of herbs, growing and using herbs in Southern Africa, so not just South Africa. This one got some damage with it, which is a shame, but I suppose if you want to use the cover you can still fix it. Look at this. Love it. Just the papers are all aged, obviously. Oh, sorry for the noise. Sometimes the microphone picks up the noise really loudly, so I don't know how that sounds, but the pages were stuck together. And this is 1986, but it did have water damage, and then sometimes the pages, you know, look older than they are. But look at these illustrations. It totally reminds me of Edith Holden. It is just simply gorgeous. Like, look at these. Oh, I think these books, let me move them because they're casting a shadow. Look, it almost looks like, you know, watercolors. It's just, oh. And the rest of the book, I think, is just line drawings, but if you watched a couple of my videos, you know that I do like these black and white, just plain line drawings. I think they just makes such an interesting contrast to color. Oh, there is still a couple of colored images in here as well. Lavender. What's that one? Okay. Beautiful. And then she found some old magazines. Look at this one. This is it's a well-known magazine in South Africa. And this one is 12th of January 1968. But look at this. South African Airways, and it is really big. I'll try to fill the whole screen there. See if there's some color images in here. It looks like mostly black and white images, but some, look at the hairstyles. Okay, mostly black and white. That's interesting. That's pretty. Let's look at the second one. This one is 24th of March 1967. $394 to go to London. I'm not even sure what you can, their currency aren't that strong, so yeah, it's interesting. Oh wow, this is a flood. Wow, that whole valley was underwater. Anyway, wonderful. And for me it's nice because it has Afrikaans words in it that I can cut out and use, so absolute treasure. And then she has, oh, this book. Let's do this one first. The Queen's Gift Book. I have the King's Gift Book or King Edward's Gift Book. I can't remember what. So I'm very excited about the Queen's Gift Book. This one says 1916 is the inscription. And if I remember correctly, there wasn't a date on here. Yeah, there was no date. It just said printed in Great Britain. I just find a spot where you can see everything. And this one is just beautiful. And it has all these are just glued in there. And so it has a couple of, even that is just, I love it. And of course the cover would make a absolute gorgeous journal. Let's see what this one is. There's another color one. Into my nurse's journal for sure. My nursing journal. I'm getting stuff ready for that. Looking for things to add to that journal. But just look at it. And even if you take this, leave it like this and use it as pages in a journal, there's a hidden journaling spot. Very excited about that. What's this one? Oh, just beautiful. Yeah, so this is written in English because it was printed in London, England. Seems like it's stories. Oh, this is gorgeous. look at this. Oh, I love it. See, oh, this one too. Okay, definitely a treasure. Look at that cover. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? And then these books, I think somebody gave her. They found it in the attic. There's more of them, but I'll show that in a different video, so it's not too long. But again, look at the spine with the bindings. This is the back of the book, and the front of the book is this pretty. Isn't it gorgeous? And I have it upside down. Poems by Moore. And look, 1861, it's said there in the front. Yes, 1861. Oh my goodness, this is pretty. Look at the font. It's just, I don't think there was illustrations in this, but the paper is, I don't think it's full on rag paper, but there might be some rag in there. So you can kind of see the indents or the embossing from the printing on this side. You can see it on the side of the page. I just love it. It's just, oh, there is a couple of illustrations in here. Let's see what we can find. And obviously love that paper. Just see if there's more illustrations. There's one. Life of Thomas Moore. Let's just see. Oh, and it smells like old books should smell. Oh, just those couple of illustrations. But yeah, look at this cover. Yeah. And then this one is Complete Works of William Shakespeare, and again, it's, the cover is absolutely gorgeous. The spine would need some work, but it would be a nice soft cover if you take this apart. That would be difficult. This book belongs to Andrea June. Okay, let's see what the date is on this one. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that's pretty. London and Glasgow, Collins Clear Type Press. Oh, this one does not have a date on it. That's a pity. See, sometimes in the back. No, look at these papers in the back. Okay, let's see. I think this one had illustrations in it, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it did. Yeah, this is the one with quite a bit of illustrations and beautiful ones. Look at that. And let's see if we can find more. There's another one. Oh, come apart. Oh, that is pretty. Okay, there's another one. Oh, okay, wait, let's see. I don't want it to damage. Okay. Oh, that is cute. That is gorgeous. What else? Anne Hathaway's Cottage. And look at this. Buck and the Fairies. What else are in here? Oh, there's a Shakespeare's Monument and Grave. The Grammar School of Almshouse, I think. Oh, there's another one. Okay, now I'm not going to take that one apart. I can do that slowly. That is gorgeous too. Lear and Cordelia. Anyway, beautiful book. And then there's another one. And I'll share the rest of you on a next video. this one just, I don't know, it's just, it is just, this must be original marbling. And look at this spine. Let's see if I don't want to bring it too close, but if you can see the embossing there. So it is Scott's novel, but just, and I think this is leather. Yes, it's leather, and it was obviously this probably more reddish color. And then inside, oh, just look at the paper. 1868. Let's see if that's correct, but it would be. That just is this. Yeah, 1868. Look at the handwriting. Look at that. It's just so pretty. And look at that font. It's just gorgeous. And this paper, yeah, it has the same feel as the other paper. And it is just absolutely beautiful. I don't think there was any illustrations. Oh, there is. Maybe at the end of each play. Let's see if we can find more. And just look at this. They have the marbling on this side too. I love when they do that. It's just a shame that you can't duplicate that when you make a junk journal. Let's see if there's something else. There's this one. This one is beautiful. Kenilworth. Oh, last one there. But yeah, just black and white lined drawings. It is just beautiful. So there is my first Thrifty Thursday in months. And I think so. Yes, it must be. And this one is coming from South Africa. And I'll make a couple more videos of things that I find out here and share with you guys. I hope you guys are all good and that you know, it's not too cold up where you are. It's nice and warm here in South Africa. Thank you for joining me, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. I would really appreciate that, and I will see you again soon. Bye.